common conception that Cryostation Summer doesn't feel right because all the platforms, if you're a beginner, it's difficult to just lose your combos on the platforms and feel good about it. The tech situation is usually really different than other games where you can't have a no tech at all. What happens is you get sent on the ground and you will auto tech away in or whatever. So you need to have the option, delay the option, be ready to either attack or roll. And that's why the platforms might be a burden more than a help.
Yeah, it's definitely not your traditional tri-plat layout. This one though is definitely a more traditional layout. That PS2 style layout with the two fixed platforms midway in, but not
Are
quite
you
in
seeing
the middle.
what I'm seeing? Tudo to 0 to death G3. G3, the very much favorite here. Tudo coming in strong, wanting to make a case. This is the time to shine for sure on the finale.
Right, you know, the power of the cursed Erda skin, rocking the zombie 50s spandex, like crime against the eyes, but you know, crime against the stock as well. Tudo getting his second opening now, gets the read on the tech roll out.
The Tudo makes it count big already, a clean stock lead, getting the punish game as well, but a big opening by G3 with the forwarder forcing the burst here already.
That was such a late burst as well. Tudo's so confident to be able to go for the second burst. Both of them trying to punish each other with a side special, but this time we see the forward tilt come through. Tries to go for the lariat, but it's not going to connect.
Oh.
And Tudo waits out the drift on the up special. Command grab.
Oh, this could be... No, none of these players just went for the B-reverse lariat, which I'm super surprised. A lot of times, if you're out of resources, you just wall jump with a B-reverse lariat and... I'm speaking, no chance. G3 didn't burst, just overwhelmed by it as well and loses the second stock. Tudo up 4 stocks to 2.
It's kind of unfortunate. We've seen G3 really hasn't been making use of the people's elbow like we saw from Doucheless, just being able to hold that and just have the long-lasting hitbox. Obviously, the down air, very cool to hit. The spin there, going to cost Tudo massively. Gets the burst out, even if he doesn't get the stock, but quite rightly going to drift away, going to make sure that he doesn't get reversaled over the side by command grab. Rushes out. I didn't think he was going to connect with the get up attack. Huge punish there. The forward tilt making use of that Chrysalis just then confirms into that slower, more powerful down special. Tudo basically just throwing everything for the big damage conversions. He knows he's got a massive lead and everything counts here with the stock. The back throw going to connect and going to take it off a G3. Is there anything he can do here, Marthy? Alright, going in G3 with the big Lariat, able to take it away. But he's able to fight his way back into this game. Obviously, Erda, a character of a very few touches, goes through, down throw, catches the DI in, charge fair. Gonna push him off the side, tries to fake a ledge trap, but we've been seeing a bunch of get-up attacks from these Erdas and is gonna get a punish there from G3.
Did you just see that call out from G3 just jumping off the stage with the forwarder? Excuse me, I had some issues. I'm back now, but we're seeing a one-stock piece on the first match of the day, and it's funny, of the set, excuse me, and Tudo making a good case of having what it takes to win in this matchup, even if he's playing his teacher, and now G3 with the opening. Could red burst here? No, does not opt to do so.
Yeah, no, I think it's smart really to just try and keep it there. Nice punish, and there's where you see the teacher will not be the taught. Instead, keeps it calm, plays it slow, and maybe catches a little bit over-aggressiveness there from Tudo. Once he finally stabilized, G3 looked like he had full control of this game.
Yeah, G3 very clutch to actually, after getting down, not lose his tempo, not lose his speed, his pacing, his momentum, just tries to keep it solid, and Tudo seemed to be a bit too far ahead for himself. And we do have some minor technical difficulties as well, but it should not cause any issues. Right now, we're looking for Tudo and G3 to pick the characters, pick the stages. Speaking of which, Tudo already speedrunning the stage pick. Sovereign Peak it is. His favorite stage, the most simple stage. He always wanted to play this in friendlies before even as a Shani. Just keeping it simple, keeping it solid, and very equal.
Yeah, just waiting on Iso to get back. It gives Tudo some time to calm down as well, though, because obviously sometimes you just want to run it back. You feel like you had the game, but that over-aggressiveness definitely was getting punished by G3, where he was really starting to just slow things down, figure out exactly what it was that needed to be punished, and then ultimately take the game away from Tudo, despite that lightning hot start. Sovereign Peak obviously going to be no platforms here.
One
Even
thing
though
that I will expect, Elixir, there's one thing in the game which might be something abused and not fixed yet. I don't know if it's intended or not, but there's a chain grab in this game. And we definitely saw Tudo use it and abuse it as much as he can, because he's here to win it. Down throw, back throw, it can lead into another throw. Let's see if we will see this happen on the stream. If we do, maybe this is the time, the last time where we see this happening. And very much on this stage, the platforms are not in the way. And here it is, as I mentioned, the back throw, the double down throw, and the air tech does not escape. It gets drop kicked. Ooh, into the big charge of the down air.
So we opened up with a 0 to death to start off this set from Tudo, but G3 right back, showing a little bit of different kind of skill. This time we get the jump out rather than the air tech, still going to be forced into it.
Both of these players not scared to just use the power of the chain grabs right now, and it's hard to escape, hard to avoid. It's a chain grab. This reminds me of some melee chic dittos where people can gentleman it out to say no chain grab, but these players very much know each other and aware of how they're playing, so chain grabs on deck.
Once again, we see smart play of that veteran player. Instead of trying to go high, maybe spend your jump, make sure to go low, rushes back after getting that reversal off stage. But this time, G3 threatening big lariat to take it down, and the left in face as well. He knows. What I would like to see though is if we could start seeing some jab punishes here as well. There, we see the up tilt there, but you can also link jab in right before that grabs, get that instant rush cancel.
Yeah, jabs are really strong. Oh, the perfect percent and no time to burst for G3.
Alright, this time Tudo going forward. Makes actually the aerial down special go for the full backbreaker and then tries to get the conversion off of it. Nice.
Oh, this is what I was gonna mention. The jab into neutral B. We've seen that as one of the first things lapped out after New Beginnings. Oh, G3 dropping low and the grab, someone clipping the air tag, but no burst on deck. Let's see what Tudo will opt for.
That's huge for
Lariat,
Tudo.
but the back on the charge, a minor charge enough to take the stock. 3 stocks to 1. G3 getting the opening as well. There should be a lot of percent. 46. Could have got
the read on the rush down there. He went for the down air. We've been seeing really early air techs here from Tudo, and he's been quite fortunate. They haven't been critical punished. We've seen a couple of actual punishes, but this time makes it away the speed. And there you see that short hop fast fall fair from Erda. Definitely a fan of shuffling.
Oh, no tech! But Tudo somehow avoiding the second downer and gets the... No! Misses the punish on the grab attempt after the uppy, but after multiple grabs again, gets the grab. No zoom, but takes it off the top.
Yeah, it's another one of those instances where I kind of wish that G3 would opt to go for the back air rather than the charge down air.
We just saw subpar DI from Tudo. He didn't have a burst, but no zoom. With optimal DI, probably could have lived there, but just not ready, just in time. And lose the stock off of just a straight forwarder there in the conversion.
All right, I nearly got booted for leveling up, but
yeah, the game has been updated recently a lot. So if you're not familiar with the recent changes, we do have now a level and XP system, so you can unlock characters as well as have daily missions, and there's more to come. The layout itself changed. So it's kind of cool what they're working on, as well as the new art, the designs, the visual effects, sound effects, and everything is getting updated, as well as the netcode for the nitty-gritty. And I can't wait for the netcode to be strong enough to just host 3v3 events, 6 people free for all as fun events. It sounds really fun, and we tried it last time. It was fun, but it was really not that stable since we had some people from America, and it was just difficult.
Yeah, sometimes as much as like the NA rollback is still very, very good, once you get above like 80 ping, it sometimes can be a little bit of a jitter fest,
Yeah,
a little
and
bit
if
hard.
there are
Especially
6
like you've got
people.
characters like Zoo. Zoo is wild on high ping. She just straight up teleports.
Alright.
Same with Valora actually as
We're
well.
going back to Platform Alpha. What do you think about Platform Alpha going back to it? I'm kind of surprised seeing this.
Well, it was a strong start for Tudo. I think this game, the first game, definitely showed a lot more dominance. Dominance in the game. So I think it's maybe trying to hark back to the sort of tempo that we saw opening up. And then he just needs to stabilize and make sure that G3 can't fight his way back into the game like what we saw. But definitely the platformless layout was not quite as comfortable as what we saw in the first game.
Yeah, we've seen the chain grabs being utilized a lot by both sides, but it seems like Tudo also got the worst end of it, just getting whooped multiple times. And on the first game, he did have a massive lead and someone got come back on. But right now, it doesn't matter if you had a lead or not. Right now, it matters that G3 is up 2-0. So Tudo still needing to get on the board. Oh, that could have already been the stock by at least forcing a burst. The Lariat onto the stage, hits it, and the turnaround down B. One easy conversion that he could have dropped, forcing the burst with a red burst, just a burst trade. It's difficult.
I'm glad you can actually burst trade that now. Before there was a time where you could definitely red burst.
And Tudo once again, as you mentioned it, the first game looked like all Tudo, and now with a comfortable lead again. And gets the opening, the back throw into Nair down and just keeps it simple and tries to go for the charge one. No tech once again. Oh, get up attack on the roll, beats it out. Hyper Hop getting punished by the dropkick. An air tag, a really late one at that. Dropkick beating out the projectile, and now we see attack, but the up air afterwards.
That's so unfortunate there for Tudo, but nice use of the frog splash.
Oh no, the air tag by G3. Air tag is very leggy off the ledge, excuse me. And now
we're definitely seeing that higher tempo we talked about at the beginning of the game. Gonna get that Erda spin, the teeter. Alright, catches him. Ooh, Lariat out of that. Immediately plays the stage control, gets the burst off of it. Tudo not confident that he'd be able to tech.
Yeah, the pacing has upped a lot. So many situations, so many close situations where on the platform we just see a roll out, but there's no time to talk about it. The forward throw will take it. Just takes him right at the edge of the stage and brings him straight to the blast zone. Now
yeah, it definitely feels like G3's adapted to it, tries to force him out, immediately goes up to try and just stall him out, force him, and this should not hit.
Yeah, Tudo more than ready to know that that dropkick will reach under, but the get up attack will also just contest it with the invincibility there.
Alright.
Backbreak into up air. No follow-up out of it. The air tag being punished by the forwarder. No two-piece. Good DI by Tudo there. But the Lariat to scuff out the side B and takes the stock. Tudo being down again after all that happened. And can't make the connection here. Oh, never mind. Opens it up again and opts for the down B, the grab. The unburstable. Can't believe the G3 once again lost the stock without utilizing his burst, but the opening here with a crystal into the multiple forward airs, the burst being forced but high enough. Oh my goodness, Tudo just the two downers to reversal, it takes the game. Tudo on board. What a crazy reversal, a bit too greedy by G3 jumping too far forward, which could have also paid off for him. But in the end, Tudo coming out on top, and now it's 2-1. Tudo brought it back, at least on the board now.
That's honestly, we talked about it in the first game, how he was dominating the opening game, and then eventually G3 stabilized. This time it felt like it was back and forth, but G3 was the one that was ahead going into that final stock. And Tudo going to be the one that comes up. These Erda Dittos so volatile here on Platform Alpha.
Just a back and forth, so many situations. It was just close quarter combat the entire time. The tech situations, the one moment where he rolled off the ledge and got just hit multiple times over and over with a punish, just chase. It made it count towards the end there, but then I can't believe the Tudo went for it and hit it on the double dip with the burst being forced and the second one. No more burst on deck. Reminding me of New Beginning. This must bring you back, Alexa.
Yeah, it's always, I just love just seeing how volatile these stocks are. Like, you could be in green and it's still death percent. We're going to be going to Shadowbriar for the pick here.
Stage. This might just up the action once again. Just less space to slow it down. More close quarter situations and multiple platforms, which Erda usually likes, with all the ranges with the backup forwarder reaching basically across the platforms, and all the grabs, the down B, as well as the hyper hops being utilized to slide through under the platforms. So let's see who can make the better out of this stage right now. With a reverse back
people's elbow.
But couldn't quite follow up. Okay, Tudo gets the first grab. Chain grabs for the back throw being DI'd well. If you DI the back throw up, I wonder if you can even re-grab. Gets the forward air, well spaced, but no punish back, and Tudo now being backbreaker.
the fact that you can punish that from full distance if you're perfectly spaced around it. Charge fair, going to force G3 out, but good DI means no need to spend the burst. Going to go straight to ledge, the hyper hop. Nair not going to find anything. And once again, G3 keeps going for these down airs off stage. I'd really like to see him just use back air a little bit more, go for that longer lasting hitbox.
This could be it. No, Tudo missing it again. Crucial conversion, but now picks it up again with the up beam to grab. Just the German suplex. The chain grabs. Definitely does everything he needs to win, even if it means to do the grimy chain grabs, but they decided to do those. They're definitely aware of it, and both of these players know and played each other a lot, so they should know that the opponent will be doing that. Oh my goodness, this... I've never seen a combo that true into the side B. I wonder if it was escapable at all, but usually the side B misses. It's just a gamble. Oh, Tudo, the first one to convert with a downer on the rebound. Very fast movement to ledge. The hyper hop, unsafe, but with the ledge cancel keeps it safe, and the grab off the top. Now,
this is why we've been seeing... This is why we've been seeing burst come out of these two so early, because realistically, if they combo into their grab setups, the zoom is coming through and you're not going to be able to burst them, so you might want to burst early just to make sure that you don't have them. So we've been seeing them on these strike moves.
But recently we haven't seen the grab combo a lot, but now the first time Tudo the one to make it count.
Nice turnaround there on the up tilt in order to try and make sure that he gets the offstage hitbox, catches the spark in, he doesn't have one, goes for the downward hitbox, and the flailing Nair, lariat even not going to connect.
Tudo just overcommitting on trying to reversal it. Doesn't get the hit after the up B and side B used. No more wall for the... Oh. If he had the wall of another stage, maybe he could have made it back with a wall jump lariat. But right now, we're living in the world and the timeline where Tudo is still up by percentage, by HP, but 2 stocks apiece. Somehow escapes it with a rush off stage, tries to opt for the hyper hop down on the ledge again, this time not paying off. But these players have been moving a lot to just escape each other. No solid hit in like a hot minute, but now the dropkick, a really solid one, forcing the burst. The double single vibe check into the dropkick again, and the air tag keeps it safe. And now the belly flop leading into back, which could lead to a good DI though. Just dives down with him and brings it back to 2 stocks to 1. G3 in the lead, but this opening should take it. And now, last stock situation. This is Tudo's tournament stock right here. The jump down to beat the shield grabs.
I love that G3 is pulling out new things in the Ditto, trying to make sure that everything that Tudo is adapting to then makes him guess. This time he stays stationary, grounded, goes for the inward angle on the rush, cancelled there.
Ooh, the rush down being sped up a while back. Rushing down is now faster than just fast fall or gravity. Oh no, Tudo, big mistake here. Doesn't go for the lariat, doesn't use the full distance of the wall jump, and the air tag being put. Oh my goodness, forcing the burst. Good burst by G3. That kidnap would have done it.
Yeah, Tudo very, very
fortunate. Bro, this could be it, but no, misreads the DI, expecting the hard hit there. Oh, the back collision over there, but missed. Crucial one.
Grab clank. But this time should be enough.
Lariat? Doesn't opt for the throw, instead the backbreaker. Oh, Tudo's tournament stock and the backbreaker will take a G3, 3-1. Teacher still stays above, and Tudo tried his best, but sometimes you just don't succeed. Still, a great run by Tudo, having a good chunk off the prize pool, beating Ariodi on the go, making to 5th place.